Hi, this is Erin again. So in this video, I'm going to show you how to create a webmix, how to create and edit a tile, and then how to share the webmix with your students. So you want to start by going to symbaloo.com. Then you want to log in. I recommend registering with Google, or if you're not a Google school, your school email account. I'm gonna let you go ahead and create that account while I pause and get myself logged in. So this home webmix is what will show up when you first log in, and it gives you an idea of how Symbaloo looks from your perspective. So what we want to do is go over to this plus side, and we're going to name this March Digital Madness. Instead of March Madness, we're all going digital, and add. And so now you have your own tab with a new webmix. Now to add a tile, any of these tiles here represents a place that you can have a digital link. So I'm going to click add a new tile here. I'm going to create a tile. I'm actually going to pop over. You can type in URLs, you can type in web addresses. I prefer to copy and paste just because I want to make sure that I don't make any mistakes typing them in. So I copied the login for iReady, and that I use that as an example because my students at my school use iReady on a weekly basis. So now I'm going to paste that in here. It's a website. I can add a name. Sometimes it auto-populates. If it doesn't, you must type in a name. I'm also going to make sure I show the text. That way, if the graphic that auto-populates doesn't actually tell you what it is, sometimes it's just a picture, our readers or our parents know what this tile is. Our non-readers and our readers who use it often might recognize this symbol, so they'll already know what it is. Excuse me, I'm sorry. Allergies are terrible. All right, and so then I'm going to hit save, and it pops right in. If I do need to go in and edit it, I'm just going to right click, I'm going to hit edit, and I'm going to change the color of my tile for this particular example, but you can edit the web address, you can edit the name. So for example, I want to take out login. I just want it to say iReady. You can change to an icon. There are a variety of icons, emojis right here, okay? And then I'm gonna hit save. So now it's all changed. If you right click, you can also copy and move, and that means I can copy this to a different tab. I can move it completely to a different tab. I can completely delete it, any of those things. All right, so now then what I wanna do is I wanna share this. And the only thing I want to do is I want to make this public, and I'm going to hit share my webmix. And so then what that's going to do is that's going to give you this URL here. And this is the URL that you can share with your families through a newsletter, through a website, through, whatever platform, emails, whatever you do to communicate with your families. You share this code. Now, the nice thing is if I make a change, say I've already shared this, they see iReady. Now what I want to do is I want to add something. And so I'm going to add that. They've already gone on, they've already done iReady for the day. Now I want them to go to Study Island for the next day, but I want them to also do iReady. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to add a second tile. And you don't have to add one tile a day. This is just for an example. So Study Island, I'm going to save it. Now I need to use these three dots. Nope, that was wrong. I'm going to update this. And then I'm just going to send out a letter to my families to say, refresh your Symbaloo, like refresh your URL, and both of these will now show up. It's the same URL, it's the same web address every single time. It's just each day they want to make sure to refresh so that if anything changes, they have